In the mill town of Peabody, Massachusetts, 1935, a boy named John Francis Welch, Jr., known to all as Jack, is born into an Irish-American family. His father works the railroad, his mother keeps a steadfast home. In these modest surroundings, Jack learns the meaning of perseverance and honest effort. The heartbeat of Peabody is steady, and familiar neighbors waving from porches, steam drifting from distant factories. Jack's childhood is shaped by a close-knit community, where every small achievement is hard-earned. Early on, he is drawn to the puzzles of mathematics and science, his curiosity marking him as a standout in local classrooms. Jack's summers aren't spent at play. He delivers newspapers in the cool dawn, stocks shelves at the corner store, and takes on odd jobs wherever he can. Each task brings new lessons in responsibility, and with every earned dollar, his sense of possibility grows. Yet his vision reaches beyond the mills and tracks. Jack dreams of building, of creating something lasting. The challenges around him only sharpen his resolve. Inspired by his parents' work ethic and his own restless ambition, Jack sets his sights on engineering a path that promises both purpose and transformation. When he enters the local high school, Jack carries with him the lessons of family, community, and determination. These humble beginnings will serve as the bedrock for a journey that stretches far beyond Peabody's quiet streets, a journey powered by ambition, curiosity, and the belief that greatness can spring from the humblest of origins. In 1960, Jack Welch stepped onto the floor of General Electric's plastics division, fresh from earning his Ph.D., eager but quickly confronted by the vast complexity of the corporation. GE's walls echoed with tradition, a labyrinth of hierarchy where conformity was expected and innovation was rarely rewarded. Welch arrived with a vision to challenge old assumptions and shape new possibilities. Yet his first months tested him. Assigned a demanding project, he faced mounting pressure and uncertainty. Long nights, technical puzzles, and the constant expectation to excel weighed heavily. Every failure added to the sense of isolation, but Jack's resolve deepened with each setback. A devastating explosion shook the factory, threatening not just machinery but Welch's future at GE. Supervisors questioned his judgment, bureaucracy closed ranks, and his career hung in the balance. Alone with his thoughts, Jack battled frustration, contemplating whether to leave or stay and fight. Retreat was never an option. Welch fought for creative freedom, insisting progress demanded risk. Determined to rebuild, he pored over technical manuals late into the night, learning from mistakes and friction. His resilience drew notice. Welch's drive for efficiency and his willingness to challenge norms quietly set him apart. Even in a corporation as immense as GE, opportunity grew from adversity. Jack's choice to stay, fueled by conviction, would shape not only his own future, but inspire a new culture of innovation across General Electric. From these early challenges, Jack Welch forged a path marked by transformation for himself and for GE. In the shadow of crisis, he resolved to meet obstacles with invention, laying the foundation for a legacy built on determination, vision, and lasting change. In 1960, Jack Welch steps into GE's plastics division, a young engineer absorbing the hum of machinery and the sharp tang of chemicals. He sees inefficiency where others see routine. Determined, he sketches new processes late into the night, his ambition drawing wary glances from senior managers. Montage Welch strides across the factory floor, blueprints in hand. A supervisor mutters, he wants to change everything. Welch's internal resolve, if I don't push, nothing moves forward. Dramatic cut, 1968. Conference room, tension thick. Welch, now vice president, challenges the status quo. Let's cut the red tape, he insists. Some colleagues bristle. That's reckless, someone whispers. Yet profits surge, and the plastics division transforms into a powerhouse. Another sharp transition, GE Metallurgical Division, 1972. As senior vice president, Welch faces entrenched silos and rigid tradition. He demands accountability, decentralizes authority, and makes bold, sometimes unpopular calls. In hushed corridors, managers debate he's shaking the foundation. Cut to GE headquarters, meetings under harsh fluorescent lights, strategies debated with rising voices. Welch, now vice chairman, balances risk with reward. He listens, calculates, decides we grow or we stagnate. Each promotion brings new battles, resistance at every turn, ambition propelling him forward. Through every division and every challenge, Welch's pace sets the company's pulse, shaping GE's future with every hard-won step. Spring 1981. The boardroom at General Electric's headquarters glows beneath sweeping skylights, the polished table glinting beneath the eager eyes of executives and board members. Every seat is filled, murmurs fading as the meeting comes to order. In this charged space, the air brims with expectation. Change is imminent, and all know it. Jack Welch, just 45, rises from his chair, confident, composed, his gaze sweeping across the room. As the announcement is made, a ripple of surprise and curiosity stirs among the assembled leaders. Welch steps forward, his presence commanding. He begins to speak, his voice unwavering yet passionate.
We must challenge ourselves to build a company that thrives on innovation, thrives on speed, and rewards those who dare to lead.
Some faces reflect excitement, others reveal cautious skepticism. The torch is passed with a firm handshake from Reginald H. Jones, the outgoing CEO, and the ceremonial CEO's pen changes hand symbols of legacy and new beginnings. An unveiling of Welch's name on the leadership plaque marks the turning point. The triumphant music rises, mirroring the gravity of the moment. In that charged room, a new era is forged, one of transformation, bold vision, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Jack Welch's appointment as GE's youngest CEO becomes a lasting symbol of ambition, inspiring generations to come. In the heart of GE's boardroom, urgency pulses through the air. Jack Welch stands at the head of the table, eyes sharp, voice unwavering.
We lead or we leave.
Charts are slammed on the table. Voices rise, dissent flickers. Decisions are made in minutes, not months. Fast cuts, red lines slash through underperforming divisions on spreadsheets. Teams hustle to dismantle what no longer fits doors close. Assets sold off. Phone calls finalize billion-dollar deals. The B1 or 2 rule isn't a suggestion, it's an ultimatum. Layers of management are stripped away. Office walls give way to open forums. In workout sessions, employees fire off bold ideas. Hierarchy dissolves in the rush to streamline. Every process is questioned, every system challenged. Back in the boardroom, the debate is fierce. Some executives fight to save their units. Others seize the chance to pivot. Welch pushes harder. Bureaucracy is over. Speed and leadership win. Headlines spin jobs lost. Communities reshaped. Critics call out the human cost. Yet, inside GE, a new tempo takes hold. The company sheds its weight, sharpens its focus. By the decade's end, GE moves with relentless precision. Welch's restructuring leaves no room for hesitation, just drive, risk, and the pursuit of dominance. In this crucible, survival means transformation. In the heart of GE's boardroom, Jack Welch presides over the annual review. The atmosphere is heavy, every manager knows what's at stake. Today, Tom, a mid-level manager, sits straight-backed, notes trembling in his hand. 12 months of relentless work, of late nights and hard calls, have all led here. Welch's message is clear, only results matter. Each manager is ranked. The highest performers are rewarded. The lowest 10% will not return next year. Tom's mind flickers through the past year, his wins, his mistakes, the faces of his team.
Tom, your numbers improved. You moved quickly, adapted, pushed your people. But did you hold each person accountable? Did you cut what held the team back?
I made tough calls, Jack. Let go of friends when they couldn't keep up. It wasn't easy, but I did what the numbers demanded.
Welch nods. He wants leaders to act like owners. No room for sentimentality, only results and responsibility. The room is silent as Tom waits for judgment.
That's what it takes. We operate lean, like a small business. Everyone must deliver or move aside. You've earned another year, Tom. Make it count.
Relief passes over Tom's face, fleeting, edged with exhaustion. In Welch's GE, every year is a new test. Success is rewarded, but pressure never fades. In this culture, accountability is relentless, and the cost of falling behind is clear to all. In the early 1980s, General Electric was poised for something greater. Enter Jack Welch, a leader driven by ambition and a hunger for transformation. Welch wasted no time. In a bold move, GE acquired RCA in 1986, bringing the powerhouse NBC network into its fold. This leap catapulted GE from industrial titan to media giant, amplifying its influence across American culture and beyond. Welch's vision didn't stop at home. GE pushed into international markets at an unprecedented pace, establishing footprints in emerging economies and building a truly global presence. Finance graphs soared as markets expanded. GE's value skyrocketed from $12 billion to over $280 billion, reflecting relentless growth and investor confidence. At the core of this surge was an obsession with performance. Welch championed Six Sigma, a revolutionary approach to quality and efficiency. Across continents and divisions, teams embraced new standards driving improvement, eliminating waste, and building a culture of excellence. Welch's leadership didn't just change GE, it set a new pace for corporate ambition worldwide, cementing a legacy of daring growth and soaring valuation, a legacy that still inspires decades later. In the early 1980s, General Electric was a pillar of American industry, valued at $14 billion. When Jack Welch took the helm, he inherited a company steeped in tradition but encumbered by complacency. Welch's goal was clear: to forge GE into the world's most dynamic corporation. On Wall Street, excitement surged as GE's stock became a symbol of unyielding progress. Headlines blazed: GE earnings soar. Welch unleashes bold restructuring, capturing the world's attention. Pursuing a number one or number two strategy, Welch streamlined operations, divested underperforming businesses, and targeted high-growth arenas. His approach was decisive, sometimes ruthless, but undeniably effective. GE's global reach expanded rapidly, with ventures flourishing in Europe, Asia, and Latin America. GE Capital, under Welch's guidance, evolved into a powerhouse, fueling extraordinary market value growth, soaring past $400 billion. Inside GE, Welch championed a boundaryless culture, driving open communication and relentless performance. This environment bred leaders who would go on to shape industries far beyond GE's walls. While his methods drew criticism for their intensity, supporters praised his discipline and clarity. By the dawn of the new millennium, GE stood at its zenith, a corporate giant shaped by Welch's bold vision. His legacy remains both celebrated and contested, a testament to the impact and complexity of transformative leadership. Jack Welch's retirement in 2001 closed an era shaped by ambition, innovation, and controversy at General Electric. Over 20 years, Welch transformed GE, driving its market value from $12 billion to over $400 billion. The company became a global model for efficiency and growth, and Welch was celebrated as a visionary leader. His influence reached far beyond GE, shaping how American companies valued performance and shareholder returns. His fix, sell, or close mantra and annual rank and yank reviews set a new standard for corporate management. Supporters praised his relentless drive, strategic clarity, and willingness to take risks, ushering in what many called the golden age of GE. Yet the legacy is complex. Welch's methods fostered a culture of high pressure and competition, leading to massive layoffs and restructuring. Critics questioned the human cost, arguing that focus on short-term gains sometimes overshadowed stability and broader responsibility. Practices adopted during his tenure would later be examined for their role in wider economic shifts. After stepping down, Welch remained a prominent voice in business, continuing to write and consult. His leadership style still sparks debate. Some see him as a model for success, others as a symbol of tough, sometimes unforgiving corporate culture. Jack Welch's story endures, a testament to the power and the challenge of transformative leadership in modern America. When Jack Welch stepped away from General Electric, his journey as a leader entered a new chapter. Companies sought his counsel, eager to harness the strategies that had driven GE's remarkable growth. As a consultant, Welch challenged executives to redefine their ambitions and cultivate cultures of performance. His passion for sharing knowledge found its voice in writing. Winning co-authored with Susie Welch, became a touchstone for aspiring leaders, translating years of practical wisdom into actionable guidance. The book's impact was profound. Its pages sparked conversations in boardrooms and classrooms worldwide. Welch continued to shape management thinking with works like The Real-Life MBA, always urging readers to embrace change and lead with integrity. Welch was also a dynamic presence on the public stage. Audiences responded to his directness and clarity, whether in keynote speeches or in candid interviews. His ideas resonated, creating a ripple effect across industries and generations. In 2009, Welch founded the Jack Welch Management Institute. Through this online business school, he opened doors for thousands of students, instilling a belief that leadership is learned by doing. The Institute's curriculum echoed Welch's insistence on practical, real-world solutions. As books, speeches, and lively classrooms fill the screen, one legacy emerges. Jack Welch's commitment to developing leaders endures. His influence continues to inspire, reminding us that the pursuit of excellence can shape organizations and lives for years to come.